Truth Will Out, written by K.C. Wells, narrated by Seb Yarrick for Falcon Sound Company. Chapter 1. Jonathon de Mountford had forgotten how charming Merrychurch railway station was. From its quaint black and white mock wattle and daub exterior, to the colourful bunting decorating the arch above the door, to the troughs, pots, and hanging baskets filled with flowers everywhere he looked. The yellow-painted warning line toward the edge of the platform was bright, as if freshly done, and the station sign, with its white lettering on a dark blue background, was free from the graffiti Jonathon had seen in such plentiful supply only a short time ago in Winchester. Only one thing was missing. There was no sign of his uncle, Dominic. Jonathon checked the time on his phone. 10 minutes had elapsed since he'd gotten off the train, and the platform was deserted. The station guard had disappeared into his office, but Jonathon could hear him whistling cheerily. Then his mind snapped back to Dominic. Okay, it had been a very early train, but Dominic had assured Jonathon that he was still a habitual early riser, and that collecting him from the station would be no trouble at all. Maybe he's waiting outside. Jonathon adjusted the strap of his backpack slung over his shoulder, grasped the pull-up handle of his suitcase, and trundled through the open doorway into the station, with its ticket counter and bright posters. The only incongruity was the self-service ticket machine, but he assumed even Merrychurch had had to succumb to some of the demands of the 21st century. Passing through the wide wooden door onto the pavement beyond, Jonathon found himself standing alone, a car park to his left, surrounded by a picket fence. Nothing else to be seen but the lane, with tall trees on both sides. No traffic, no noise, except for the birds chirping away. And still, no sign of Dominic. Jonathon checked his texts, but there was nothing. Sighing, he scrolled through to find Dominic's number. When all he got was his uncle's recorded message, the first tendrils of unease began to snake through his belly. This really wasn't like Dominic. A glance up the empty country lane, a glance down, and he made his mind up. There seemed little point in waiting any longer. The best thing to do would be to make his own way into the village and then on to the manor house. He knew that Merrychurch was only a mile or so away, and, based on experience, it wasn't worth waiting for the local bus, which only ran once an hour. With the happy chirping of birds in the trees to accompany him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?